Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. All right, this video is going to be entitled Miracles Through Technology. All right, and basically I saw a clip, a video that a brother was doing. And so I looked up the article, and it was basically dealing with Facebook working on a wristband that allows you to control things in an augmented reality. So now you have, let's say, a phone or a screen that you're looking at, and you want to, tap on something, or you want to scroll down or scroll up. Well, with this wristband that they're working on, you don't have to physically touch it or scroll up or down, but just think it, so if you think for it to, zoom into something or zoom out, or scroll up or scroll down or tap, then it'll automatically do it, because it converts basically your intentions, however they do it, your brain waves and whatnot, all right, but your intentions, it converts that into the electro whatever frequency, however they do it, and makes it happen on there, okay? Which, I have the scripture here going into Revelation chapter 13, verse 13. It says, and he doeth great wonders, all right, going into this beast, all right, Esau's power structure, and really Esau, all right? So it says he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. And that was one. See, he says he does many, all right? Or it says he doeth great wonders, all right? Wonders, that's plural. Now, through his technology, all right, he was able to do that, dropping bombs, all right, which in the sense is fire coming down, okay? But that's not the only thing that they're able to do with their technology. Verse 14 says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had a wound by a sword and did live. So he's deceiving the population by the different tricks and things and miracles that he's able to do through his technology. And he's showing them, hey, why don't we make a system where this is the way to live through this technology, right? Why don't we have a system where, just like you like what I did with that, right? I was able to make that man walk through technology. I was able to make that boy hear again through technology. Why don't we make a system like that, after that, and he's deceiving people to actually believe in him through his pseudo miracles, okay? So don't be surprised when, as time goes on, which they already have things now, but they're gonna actually start releasing, the Most High is gonna allow them, to start releasing different levels of technology, all right? That, because remember, nothing is really impossible, because the Most High is really the creator of it all. So even the technology that these devils have today, the Most High put it in their mind, all right? He made it available for them and their scientists to access it, manipulate it, and use it, utilize it. So whatever else, all right, that's out there, they can do, so long as the Most High gives them the power and the ability and the capability to do so. So don't underestimate the technology, all right? Now, this is Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. It says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. And we're at the end now. It says, which the end really began when Yahweh Shai came on the scene. All right. Paul mentions that, okay, in the last days. Hebrews, I believe, the first chapter. Okay, so what else does it say? It says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Okay, and so technology is really the knowledge, all right, of that, that technological field. And they're able to manipulate different things. They're able to manipulate your body, You know, they're able to manipulate things around you. Okay, they've been given the power to do this in order to deceive those that dwell on the earth. And ultimately, what do they want to use that for? Do you think they want to use that for good? You think they're matter of fact, let's get the book of Micah. All right, do you think these devils are saying, hey, you know, the Most High gave us this all this technology, you know, the earth is given into our hand right now? Well, hold up, what's the descriptive word that describes who the earth is given into? The wicked. So you think with his technology, how come, or how is it that the Lord has given technology to the wicked, but yet all he wants to do is good with it? That doesn't make sense now, does it? Right? You're the wicked, you've been given power, but all you want to do is good? You're the wicked, and you out here trying to constantly do good. That sign is not adding up here. Either one, you're not the wicked, or either two, whatever you're claiming is good isn't really good. You know? But it says what? Let every man be a liar. Let the Most High be true and every man a liar. So we're going to go what the Lord said via the scriptures, which is that what? You the wicked. And that would equal whatever your miracles are, whatever your so-called, you know, your pseudoscience says it's good. Well, we gotta really scrutinize it and look the other way, really, at the end of the day. All right? Now, this is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Now check this out. It says, when the morning is light, they practice it, all right, because it is in the power of their hand. All right, it's in the power of their hand. So they're able to, you know, make certain things. Hey, they have these goggles, all right, that you put on, and you can see holograms, right? So somebody else could put it on, and you could basically see that person, you know, their holographic form right next to you, you know, to where they could be sitting they could be across the globe, and then it will look like they're sitting next to you, and you guys are both working on something, you know. Or you can see, maybe if they're reading a certain book or they're drawing a picture, you can see it when you put those goggles on, almost like a virtual reality. All right, and that's just an example. So now with that, you know, you have like Elon Musk working on this this Neuralink. Now, you notice whenever they come out with these things, it's always supposed to be something good, supposed to be something useful, supposed to help you cure any neurological problems, supposed to help you, you know, they'll bring out these these assisted almost like second arms and second legs. And then the first thing they push is for people who are paralyzed, people who can't walk. This will help them. People who are in wheelchairs, this will help them. And you know, it's almost like a like robot arms or robot legs. But hold up though, is that really why you spend all that money experimenting and all of that, just so you can help people who are crippled? Well, if that was the case, what about those that are poor? Because you got money to stop that. Why aren't you stopping those that are poor? Why do you have the Kissinger, I forgot the full term, but it's the Kissinger depopulation agenda? What's that about? Were you threatening other countries' governments, telling them to increase abortion rates, all right, promote birth control, so you can balance or keep the population level under a certain number, and then you tell them that if they don't do that, then you gonna do it. You gonna start some civil war in their country that has so much casualties that people just start dying, right? Here it is. Oh, people in Afghanistan are so evil. You out there shooting pregnant women and young boys out there talking about some terrorists, right? So what's that about? With all the technology, with all the information, right? With all the money, why are there even more problems in the world? Because you're the wicked, okay? And it says because it is in the power of their hand. So they devise the evil things, but they code it with you know, good things. Oh yeah, we're working on this super soldier suit so that people who are sick or people who can't move can use it. But yet the military is the one who's actually using it, because that's really what it's for. You want to work on super soldiers so you can have power militarily, not so that you can heal people. All right? Why the experiment that turned Wolverine into that, you know, that OD, or the experiment that turned Deadpool and gave him all the powers that he had, you think they're gonna tweak that and use that to cure somebody that's sick? Hell no. they're gonna say, oh, we could use him as a weapon, you know? So let's make more of him. All right. So, and ultimately, dealing with the technology they're using is not for really your benefit. It's really for them because they're trying to play what? The role of God. If you notice, a lot of the things they're doing, they're trying to show you, hey, you don't need the Most High. Hey, you can use what we've got here. You can't walk? Don't wait for Jesus. Use these. You know, these will help you walk. All right. You can't see? Don't pray. Come to the hospital. Instead of praying, pick up your phone and call us. Call the number on the TV. All right, 1-800-DEATH, and then we'll take care of that for you. All right, that's how they work, man. Okay. So now let's go to the book of 2 Thessalonians. All right, chapter 2, and I'll start at verse 1. It says, now we beseech you, brethren, all right, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or troubled, neither by spirit nor by word. All right, it says, nor by letters as from us, as that day of Yahushua is at hand. Okay, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come. So see, they were all in that spirit of hastening on Yahushua's return. All right. But Paul's letting them know that, yeah, we want Yahushua to come back, but we also got to understand that that day of his return is not going to come except, all right, as it says here, that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. All right, let me roll this up before this person's music gives me a copyright strike. All right, YouTube going to be like, oh, we heard some faint noises in the background sounding like Rihanna. Copyright strike. Hey, but anyway, so it's so it says except there come a falling away first, which now we're at the point where that has already happened, and now we're after that falling away, there's a coming together, which is of the elect, and that's what you're reading, or what you read about in Ezekiel the 37th chapter. All right, so it says and that man of sin be revealed. So the falling away happened, right, and then the gathering or the waking up happened. Or it's happening now, and a part of that is what? And the man of sin be revealed. So who's the man of sin? All right, Esau, Edom. All right, really goes back to Cain, but Esau today. And what's happening? He's being revealed because he's the one who was going around trying to hide the fact that, all right, that he is the man of sin, trying to hide the fact that he is the Edomite. You know, so he's out here, oh no, nah, we're the Edomites are the Arabs, the Edomites, the Nabateans, all this, that, and the third. All right, but in actuality, we've revealed who they are through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, so that has happened. It says, and the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. Now, you can do that with words. You can do that with words, but to really get people to, support you and believe you, what does he use? Deception. All right, and also through what? His miracles, through his technology. All right, he has people now starting to say, well, hey, man, the Most High ain't making nothing happen, but this devil sure is. He got people walking, he got people doing this, he got people doing that. So they got, this devil has deceived the masses of the people to where originally people would have faith, right? Originally people would say, well, if there's a deadly pathogen out here, I'll just have faith in the Lord. Because I know that both good and evil comes from the Lord. And people will say, all right, well, I have faith and, I believe that the Lord will protect me. If something happens to me, he'll heal me. Or if it's his will, then I guess it's clip for me. But now Esau has said, no, why take that risk? No. Come on down. All right. Ignore the sign that says death awaits and just walk on up in here. And we will surely make sure that, we give you a good old time. We'll surely make sure that you're good and you're covered and you're protected. Right. Just trust in us. So now instead of having faith, you having faith in Esau, you transferring it to Esau. And you saying now, I'm gonna run down and like the lady said, I'm not asking what's in it. I'm not questioning, I'm not scrutinizing. I'm sticking out my arm and I'm taking that thing. All right. That's what they've turned our people into. Okay. So now people believe so strongly in Esau's technological miracles. Right? In the ancient world, you would, you know, you would get healed. Of course, you could take herbs and so on and so forth. But there's certain things the Lord, you know, boom, through the spirit and power of the Lord, you be healed, right? Now he's saying no, through the power and the spirit of my jab, I could cure you, I could heal you, I could protect you from this. But you know it's cap and it's BS, because why are you gonna tell me to act a certain way until I take this thing, and I take this thing and I still gotta act that same way? So my man's, what's the significance? What's the difference? You know? I still gotta, you know, hey, but that's the devil for you, man. Deception. So it says here, verse 5, it's like it, verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped. All right. It says, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God. So now he didn't say, well, I got this technology, I'm gonna use it to try and prove, you know, that the Most High exists, or I'm gonna use it to try and, you know, show you, all right, the right way of the Lord. No, he said, I got this technology, but I'm gonna use it to try and dispute or try and oppose, you know, the Most High's existence. You know, I got this technology, but I'm gonna use it to try and say that, nah, don't follow the Most High, follow the technology. I'm gonna use pseudoscience, you know, to basically mislead you. He's not saying I'm gonna use it to try and prove things. Nah. All right. He uses science, his discoveries, found out certain information and said, whoa, this is too much. I can't, this is too much truth. I can't let this go up. All right. So I'm gonna hide this, and then I'm gonna push the false lies, man. Okay. So it says false lies, or just push the lies, plain. All right. So it says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. And this is his time. Okay. And that's why he's being revealed. All right. So it says, verse 6, and now ye know what, verse 7, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. All right. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So the he who's going to let is the Most High. And he's letting, he's suffering, all right, Esau, Edom, to do these things so that prophecy can be fulfilled. Until Esau be taken out the way. And the Most High is going to send his son back to do just that. See, in the kingdom, man, the technology that we're going to have access to, you wouldn't even, because when we think of technology, we think of tech. But it's much more than that. The levels that we're going to attain in the kingdom, you'll look at what's in this time as sticks and stones, if that. All right, that's how high, because there's going to be no limit. The Most High has put a cap, all right, on what technological level or how advanced this kingdom can get to. And right now, the things you're seeing, this is a cap. All right, so imagine when we're in the everlasting kingdom, no cap. All right, just constantly surpassing whatever it is, whatever comes to mind. We're gonna know how to make it. We're gonna have the power to make it, the resources, and we're gonna do it, and the time, and we're gonna do it. So the level that we're gonna be on is gonna be infinite, because we're never gonna stop. We're gonna constantly, just like let's say you go back to 1620 compared to 2020, you see how technology has greatly advanced, right? Over time, technology advanced even more and more. So guess what? In the kingdom, since we're gonna basically be there for all eternity, we're gonna keep on advancing. It's not gonna be the technology we had on day one is gonna stay the same. We're gonna keep on advancing with it. All right, continuously reaching new heights. All right, that's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. So it says here, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right, and right now, who are the spirit of the Lord's mouth is us. Matthew 10:20, he that heareth you heareth me. All right, I will make the words in thy mouth fire. All right, and this people stubble. Okay, so we're consuming, all right, with the words, but also what? These prophecies. Okay, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So when Yahushua comes back, see, we're doing the pre-work. We're laying it down. We're pronouncing the judgments, and the Lord is going to execute it. Okay. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. All right. So when we called him the devil, you can't get mad at us. Well, Paul here just said it. All right. Your coming is after the working of Satan. What does that mean? You taking after the devil. Your vibration, your energy is after the devil. You are the son of the devil. You're the physical counterpart of Satan. Okay? But guess what? Satan is righteous. Because Satan was made to do what he's doing. So the fact that he's doing it means he's doing what he got to do. All right? But the thing about you devils is you were made to do what you're doing, except because you're doing it, you're going to get destroyed. You see how? So that's why that's why the scriptures say the Most High he hates you. Because think about the setup that you've really been put in. Really sit down and think about it, right? Okay, I was created to be the wicked, son of perdition. My job is to do what I'm doing now. Really, I'm doing my job, but I'm going to be destroyed for doing it. But then I can't even, if I wanted to not do this, I can't even do that. I had to put the Israelites in slavery, but I'm going to have to pay for that. Do you see how divinely screwed over you guys are, man? Everything you did, if we were to play the world over 1,000 times, you would have done the same thing over and over again because you can't help it. That is the will of the Lord. But now because you did what the Lord had you do, you still got to pay for it. That's Romans 9. Who have resisted his will. But then you're going to turn around and say, well, why does he yet find fault with me? If he made me do it, why, you know what I'm saying? Why would he turn around and punish me for it? Well, guess what? Because he could do it. Because he could do that. So it says, but nay, O man, who art thou that replies against the Most High? See, are you on the same level? Does the Most High have to be fair with us? No. So that's it. That's the answer to your question. Does the Most High have to be fair with us? The answer is no. All right? He does not have to be fair with us. We weren't created to be his equals. We were created to serve him. All right? All things were created for the Lord's pleasure. So if it pleases the Lord to be unfair to somebody and to be extremely fair to somebody else, he could do that. All right? When you buy sneakers, do you sign an agreement with your sneakers to say, well, I'm going to wear you 5 times and I'm going to wear the other one 5 times so you don't feel like I'm not being fair to you? No. If you like this one, you wear it till it starts talking. You wear it till there's holes, rip all of that. You can do that. It's yours. So who the hell is who? You know, that's why it says, but nay, O man, who art thou that replies against the Most High? Who are you to come and tell the Lord, oh, that's not fair? Oh, you can't do that, Lord. Well, you made me do it. So why when you open your mouth to eat, why? What you mean why? I made you. All right. Did you ask me why I made you? When I made you, were you there to come and tell me how? Well, Lord, I know I'm not created yet, but when you do create me, if you give me little curls here, I don't want to be too short. You know, you short, they laugh at you. I want some height. I want you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody tells the Most High what to do. So that's why you were extremely screwed, Esau, because you did what the Lord wanted you to do, but now you're going to pay for it because that's what the Lord wants. All right. As well as you other nations as well. Okay. So going back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9, it says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. Remember, the wonders, the miracles. That's what they're doing with their technology. They're making things that otherwise you would think wouldn't be able to happen. They're making those things happen through their technology. All right. And ultimately, that's why they want to make you, turn you into a transhumanist, because with that, they can actually fully edit you. They can actually edit you. Okay. And make it look like a miracle. Oh, your legs hurt. Let me edit that for you. You know, and let me fix that for you. Okay. It says what? With all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. Okay. Because you're going to have a lot of people who are not, you know, let's just say right in the mind. Because if you end up, you end up taking whatever this devil puts, you ain't right in the mind. So you're going to have people that ain't right in the mind. All right. They're insane in the membrane. And they're going to actually go with this man's technology. And what's going to happen to them? They're going to perish, man. It's going to look like miracles at first. And then you're going to start seeing the side effects. You're permanently mentally retarded now. Oh my gosh. You know? And then somebody who didn't do what you did is perfectly fine. And you're gonna wish you hadn't done what you did. All right? But that's the thing. You can't turn back time. All right, wish I could turn back time. Guess what? You can't turn back time, man. So you gotta make smart decisions while you can. You know? All right. Let me get a couple of these. All right. We'll start with Brothers Keeper Issachar, Ecclesiasticus 33 and 13 to 15. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him to render to them as liketh him best. That's a beautiful precept right there, brother. The same way a potter is able to mold clay however he wants, that's the same way the Lord can make anything he wants happen in your life. That's the power of the Lord. See, the world has become so proud. The world has become so entitled, you know? Oh, wow. You know, if God is, you know, if God can't be all powerful and all good, because if he's all powerful and there's evil in the world, then what can't he stop it? You know? Or if he's all good and there's evil in the world, is he not strong enough to stop it? Well, he could do whatever he wants. People think that evil comes like the Most High sees it and he just turns a blind eye to it, right? Like there's evil going on here and he's just like, I'm sorry. He just looks the other way. No. His eyes are directly on the evil. You know why? Because he's telling the angels, yo, do that. That's the realness of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. He's telling the angel, you see that evil right there? I'm telling you, do that. If people could really see, man, if you people understood, that's why you would fear the Lord. People think, well, if God exists, why is there evil in the world? He's the one doing the evil in the world, man. The evil in the world shows that he exists. So does the good. All right? People act as though, oh, it's Satan. Why doesn't God stop Satan? Satan does what the Most High wants him to do. When a child dies, the Most High did that. He didn't look away from it. He gave the command for that to happen. That's what the scriptures say. What did Samuel's mother say? All right. The Lord killeth and the Lord maketh alive. Do you understand what that means? The issues of death come from the Lord. Do you understand what that means? All right. That means that anything that happens, if it's death or life, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai ordained it. Why is that hard to understand? But when you understand that, you fear the Most High, meaning you do what he says, because you know he has the power to really violate you. All right. Continuing at verse 14. All right, it says, good. This is Ecclesiasticus 33 and 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the ungodly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High. There are 2 and 2. And exactly. So you have the good and you have the bad. So boo-hoo, Esau, you the bad and we the good. And the Wadi Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai that he made us the good. Because I don't know how you could. And here's the thing, man. Oh my gosh, yo, if you were created to be a heathen, all right. Here's the reality that the world is afraid of. If you were created to be a heathen, or you were created to be an Edomite, that's not when I die, I'm a reset. I'm gonna go to the spirit world. I'm gonna choose, okay, switch nationality, Israelite, Judah, tribe, Judah. Boom, press that, and then you come back. No, for as long as your spirit exists, you will continuously be an Edomite. All right. For as long as your spirit exists, you will continuously be of whatever nation the Lord created you to be. That is it. Your whole existence starts and ends right there. No changing that. All right. So that's the scary thing. So that's why knowing you an Israelite, man, that you should the second you find out you an Israelite, you should just jump and just rejoice, because at least you've made it. And then, you know, you really want to strive to be of the elect. All right. All right, GMS Ramath. Surely your turning of things upside down, that's Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it? I guess it cut off right there. But let me actually, I'll finish it. All right, Isaiah 29. What was that? 16. Okay. All right. So it says verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say to him that framed it, he hath no understanding? So what you gonna turn around and say, well, that's not really fair. Who nah, it's all good. Who has counseled the Most High? Who was giving Yahweh counsel when he wanted to start creation? I don't. All right. Your puny, our puny minds can't even begin to comprehend a fraction of the Lord. But you're gonna turn around and, well, God can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Why God? And all this feelings and these emotions, and God wouldn't do that. How do you know what he would do? We know what he would do through the scriptures. What you going off of? What you wouldn't do? You see, people turn around and say, well, because they can't see themselves doing it, they try to push that onto the Most High. Well, why? Nah, God would never do that. So why did it happen? How did it happen then? Did some outside force make it happen? Anything that has happened in the world, who do you think sanctions it? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, right? So you can't sit there and say, well, God will never do that. Well, how did it happen then? So let's go back. Let's finish it off here. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11. For this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. It says, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. All right. And guess what? That unrighteousness is about to be put inside your body. All right. Inserted in your body, man. Okay. And people feel like, oh yeah, you know what? It's going to be pleasurous because you're going to avoid the long lines. You're going to avoid the extra hassle. You're going to avoid them trying to round your ass up. But guess what? You're going to be damned. All right. You're going to be damned, and you're going to be set for destruction. And we'll see how long you can enjoy those little teats and pleasures, if you can enjoy it. We'll see how long that'll be until the Lord comes and brings that judgment. And guess what, man? I would rather maintain my peace of mind and freedom than to look when you do something, right? And you see somebody else or other people that did exactly what you did, and you start seeing negative things happening to them, you can't sleep at night because you're constantly wondering, well, am I gonna be one of those that the negative things starts happening to because I did that same exact thing? And that's what's about to start happening to a lot of you people. You're gonna start experiencing things, and you know what people I'm talking about. People who thought it was okay to go take things. So you're gonna start experiencing things because you took the thing, and then you're gonna hear people experiencing worse things because they took the same thing that you took, and now you're gonna be scared. And guess what? We're gonna be walking right down on the street. Now what do I do? What you mean? What do you do? You did. What about what you did? Let's deal with what do you did? Let's say that. What do you did? Well, can you undo what you did? No. So now you just deal with it. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You see, but I'd rather, hey man, what, you want to round us up? Come on ahead, man. All right, come on ahead. But see, at least with that, the Most High can intervene and defend us. But when you make a conscious decision and say, I'm going to throw away my faith, run down to Egypt for help, put that thing in my arm. Hey, you made that decision. You made that decision. So guess what? You're going to deal with it. Don't come crying to us. Nah, we can't help you. I mean, what do you want? Am I supposed to reach into your DNA and pull some shit out? No. So you will pray for me. What you mean pray for you? When I was trying to help you out. And see, that's the thing about Jake. We warn you, you don't listen, you go and do it, and then you want to turn around and come and talk about pray for me. Hey, bro. Nah, man. Nah, it is what it is, man. Hey, it is what it is. we all gonna have to deal with the decisions that we've made, all right, and the choices that we selected, man. And we just pray, all right, pursuant to Revelation 3 and 10, that the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua keeps his spirit on us to make the right decisions, all right, and gives us the strength to be able to do so and stand by it, all right, because the second you lose sight of that, man, you're going downhill. Those demons are lurking, and they see one slip up. It's not just one demon coming. He remember what the scriptures say. He's coming with 7 others stronger than himself, all right, or however many others he's trying to pull up with. All right. So with that, I'm going to end it off here. Lord's willing, this was edifying unto the elect. All right. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Until next time, shalom.